Hello everyone, my name is Subhasree and this is a project given by Skyfi Labs. In the previous videos, I performed a project on tall buildings and this is the foundation for the tall buildings. To start this, go to File tab and click on New Model. And a dialog box appears and set the design code as IS456-2000 and units will be metric units, metric defaults. Click on OK. And now design preferences, click on modify show option, minimum cover slabs and set as top cover and bottom cover as 50. And now click on only grid option and select XY direction grid lines as 19 and spacing as 1 as we are performing 18 by 18 plan. Now this is the sheet and now we have to define some properties. Go to define and click on materials and click on add new material. Name the material as M40. Now material type as concrete. Now set the material weight as 25 and set all the properties and as well as HYSG also. Click on OK and now go to define tab, go to slab properties and click on add new property. Now name the property as mat footing and select the slab material and thickness as 500. Click on OK. Now again go to define and set column properties. Now we have two columns, so add property and name the property as column 500 by 500 and set the material as M40 and now give the dimensions as 500 mm and 500 mm. Click on OK. Now again add new property and set the column 2 as column 600 by 600 and change the material as well as dimensions also. Set the dimensions as 600 by 600 and click on OK. Again click on OK. Now again define the soil subgrid properties and now select the property for the soil 1 as 3. Click on OK and again click on OK. Now go to define and check whether load patterns and load cases, whether the dead load and live load is there with linear static and load combinations. So now add new combination dead and live for ultimate strength. And again add another load combination for service loads. Select all the 3 service. Now we have assigned all the defined properties. Now we have to draw the foundation properties. Go to draw and select draw slabs area option and draw the slab area. Now go to edit option. Select the area you can see on the left bottom corner and go to edit option and click on edit areas. Click on expand/shrink areas and set the offset as 2000. Click on OK. Now this is the area of the building. Now again draw the columns option. Click on draw column option and set the property below as none and property above as column 500 by 500 and height below as 0 and height above as 2 and now draw the columns wherever required. Columns 500 by 500, draw the columns 500 by 500 wherever required and 600 by 600 wherever required. Now this is the columns area. We assign that. Now we have to assign the strips. So click on draw design strips and set the width as 4 and draw the strip lines through the centers of the columns as shown. The strip lines are denoted by pink lines. Now select the footing area and go to assign and click on support data and soil properties. Now select the soil one and click on OK. You can see that soil has been applied to the footing area. Now select the column center point. As you can see, the point 1 is mentioned on the left bottom, and go to assign, click on load data, click on point loads and set the dead load as 1870 and set the dead load as 1850 and dimensions as 500 by 500. Now do the same and select the load as shown. Now apply all the loads, dead and live loads, to the each and every column where as you can get these dead load and live load values for each column in the tall buildings project in the detailing tab. You can go through it and check there. After set all the loads, after setting all the loads, click and right click on the each column and set the design. And now run the analysis. So go to run and click on run analysis. Save the project. So you can see the analysis after running analysis. So now run analysis and design option. After that, go to display and click on show puncture shear capacity ratios. As we can see that all the puncture shear ratios are above 1. So for that, unlock your model and go to define and set the slab properties. Set the slab thickness as 900 mm. Click on OK. After setting that, now again run the analysis and design. After that, after run the analysis and design, go to display menu and click on show puncture shear capacity ratios. And again you can see that some of the ratios are above 1. So now unlock the model and go to define and click on slab properties. As you can see that all are unable to do. So now unlock the model and go to define and set slab properties, modify and set the thickness as 1200 mm. Click on OK and again click on OK. And now do run and design analysis. And now you can see the puncture shear ratio. Now you can see that all are below 1. So right click on any one, you can see the details. Now go to set design options and set extrude view and click on 3D. Now this is the 3D view of the foundation. Now go to plan XY and click on set display values and so now go to display and show strip forces. As you can see that where the forces on moment shear in layer A and layer B. Now at dead and moment component at layer A, these are the strip forces, and at layer B click on apply and you can see along the layer B, moment along the layer B. And now go to live load and click on apply. You can see a live load of moment along A direction and along B. Now go to load combination, click on apply, click on apply and click on shear force and click on apply. You can see the shear force along layer B and again layer A, you can see along the layer A. So now close the tab and again go to display and set show slab design properties and click on impose minimum reinforcement and set layer A, click on OK. You can see top and bottom reinforcement intensity in that. Now go to slab design and click on layer B. Now you can see the top and bottom reinforcement along the layer B. And there will be some values along that. Now go to design and click on slab forces and stresses. Click on apply. Close the tab to view that. So this is the slab resultant maximum design. Now go to design and click crack width. Set slab bottom force. And now you can see some of the cracks with color indication, as you can see on the right side. These cracks are negligible, as these are in the 10 power minus 3 mm. And you can see top face also. After that, close the tab. Now click on run and click on run detailing, select the 3 options and click on OK. Now you can see the detailing drawing component views. This is the framing plan of our foundation. Now expand the drawing component views and again expand on slab views. This is the forming plan, and now double click on rebar table. You can see the values, bar marks and all, diameter of the bar, shape, code, length along that. Now double click on rebar schedule. You can see that on bill of quantities you can see the bar size, number of bars, length and weight. And expand individual slabs and expand mat 1. You can see the rebar plan. This is the rebar plan. And click on reinforcement. You can see the profile reinforcement along layer A. And click on layer B. You can see the reinforcement profile along layer B. And for the section 1, this is the elevation view along the section 1 of rebar, and along the section 2, this is the elevation of the rebar along section 2. Now go to bottom rebar plan. You can see different types of rebar plans here. This is the top rebar plan, and thank you.